As I said, the first thing is fucking I can very easily knock it out of my mind unconsciously, which is not really the smartest thing to do. So how I typically deal with it is act on it immediately. Because I know if I don't act on it immediately, it could get knocked out. So I try and do something with it straight away. That's what I try to do. So in terms of anything that I'm guilty about, if I can't directly address the thing, say, like if I hurt someone, if I can't directly address it, I will try and do something for the person, or do something, if it's not allowed to address it or something, I try and bring them to a good place, or as in get them emotionally to get a good experience or something. My big thing is that if I've put pain into a person, right, if it's been the cause or the source of pain, my big thing is to put pleasure back into them. It's kind of like if I took something from them, give them something and much better back. That's kind of I try and do that. That's the big sort of frame, irrespective of their behaviour. If I've hurt someone, I deliberately try and make them feel supremely special.
For me, I'm projecting in to them the worst case scenario of how bad they might be feeling. What if this does hurt them? What if this, because of all the years of working with people and my own self-esteem, it's like, what if this negatively impacts their self-esteem? So my issue has always been feeling too guilty about the wrong kinds of things. How I've been starting to deal with that is to try to let myself be less empathetic, and the way I do that is to start to accept and start to focus on potential differences that other people have to me, other ways of seeing it, giving myself a break in that I'm not responsible for another person's feelings. That's not a bad thing to do. That's actually a good thing to do, because it's actually the deception of pretending that which is actually the worst thing you can do. And so I think a lot of that is stuff that I've been working on over the last few years, where I'm kind of going, the guilt trigger is much too quick, and I think part of that is over empathizing, and it's about trying to stop reaching into another person and feeling what they might be feeling, worst case scenario.